deep night, the dark silent, a half moon illuminates the occasional shadow with the subtle sounds of fluttering insect wings and the occasional croak of a far-off frog. A cool breeze flitters through the leaves, and a small village sleeps alongside the river Farcross, nestled near the base of a mountain. At the village center, a fire burns, one left lit always. The flames crackle in the still evening, while feathery shards of ash kick into the air, their brief light like fireflies. Almost all sleep, and comfortably at that. This race of Leonin fear little in the world, their warriors fierce, their conquering ever growing. Curled up in their stone huts, small fires burning within to help cut the chill of the autumn air, younglings in their bassinets dreaming of far-off places in days yet to come. And they do sleep sound until a thunderous war cry bellows from the forest surrounding the village. The Goliath warband emerge from the surrounding woods, weapons raised, charging into the village, into the huts themselves. At first, screams from within are heard, muffled by the stone walls. But soon those sounds echo throughout the village proper, and some Leonin manage temporary escape, while most, male and female alike, grab up arms and enter the fray. But it is too little, too late. The Goliath barbarians have the upper hand. The fire at the center of the village burns bright, flames leaping into the air as several Goliath feed it more wood, while their leader, Borak, stands sentinel, keeping a keen eye on the slaughter. Mothers and younglings are drawn from their huts, the children tossed into the flames, while their mothers' screams of anguish are cut short by sword and dagger. One such Goliath barbarian holds aloft a child, a female youngling, and motions to add her to the flames. But Borak catches the hint of something, a glint. The fire reflects off the child's eyes of cerulean, a rarity in feline breed, and he beckons the warrior to halt. Confused but obedient, the warrior lets down the child, holding it still with his big, meaty hands. Borak approaches the child, tilts her head with a thick finger, and gazes into those eyes. A prophecy comes to mind then, one of a child such as this, destined to be a savior or the undoing of all things. And so he spares her life. He asks her name, but she does not speak. And yet, she does not cry, though Borak can see a hint of fear in those blue orbs. Her mother is dragged from the hut, held to the ground before the child. Borak asks the mother this girl's name. Khaliva, she responds in whimpers. Borak nods his head. Yes, he knows this language, knows the name's meaning, and is now certain. Khalifa, little, fierce. He motions and a warrior slits Khalifa's mother's throat, and still the child does not cry, though there is hatred in those eyes. Years pass, the forest having reclaimed the village long ago. Khalifa finds life among the Goliaths, becomes almost revered for her use of sword and axe, her skill almost unmatched. They even bestow upon her the title of Barbarian. Borak, a proud foster father, would have even called her Goliath if he could. But she is what she is, a barbarian warrior, fierce as any, but still Leonin, a Leonin with a destiny. One night that destiny begins when she draws her blade across Borak's throat, severing his head. The sight of it, the memories of years taken from her, send her into a rage. And she carries that rage throughout the barbarian village, laying waste to all she can before narrowly escaping with her life. It is some time later she befriends some travelers, a wise and honorable satyr, though she does not entirely yet know the meaning of the word honor. But in his charge, they learn of the Deathless King, and she thinks to herself that this is where her prophecy might lie, though she does not yet know whether she will be savior, revered for her actions, or if she will head down the other path and become the ruiner of the world. So that is my second character, Kaliva, a Leonin, or Leonin, however you want to say it, barbarian, taken from her village as a child because of a prophecy. This barbarian king adopts her, teaches her the ways of or teaches her the barbaric ways. And in doing so, seals his own fate, his own death. And she is now in search of an answer to that prophecy to find out who she is. So yeah, so that's Kaliva.